time to be a nerd. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the Gaming Minecart, and today we are going into Molview and making atoms. We don't talk about that. This is an atom that I came up with while I was experimenting for this video, and I basically just have a list of these, and we're gonna put them in this. I'm going to probably come up with more as the video goes on. I'm going to be a nerd. We're going to be making carbohydrate chlorite, nitrogen bromate, fluoronitric oxide, sulfuric soda mercurium, silicon carbonate, uranosulfocarbonate, sodium-ironic calcite, iodized platinate, argocarbon dioxide, goldeskin trioxide, and hydromercurium. None of these atoms actually exist to my knowledge. I looked them up and I couldn't find anything on them. And we're just going to be talking about making them. And yeah, I'm sure most people know this, but this is in a game. Do not try these things in real life. That is stupid. Unless you're like a professional chemist, do not attempt. But we're going to start with carbohydrate chlorite, which, from what I know, should just be the making of a chlorite molecule. So I'm just going to look that. Okay. Chlorite space molecule, that's probably important. Yeah, sodium chlorite. A chlorite molecule is just oxygen, oxygen, chlorine, and then whatever atom you want, which has to be positively charged, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then one of the oxygens has to be negatively charged. So, we are going to do that. I'm going to take you, negatively charge you, take the chlorine, put you here, and then have the just normal oxygen molecule. And then instead of having, like here we have sodium chlorite, so it's a sodium molecule, we're doing carbohydrate, so it's going to be two positively charged carbon and hydrogen atoms, or at least they're combined. And I'm just going to positively charge both of them, and then hopefully, that should be the correct thing. I think. I think that's right. And yeah, that is what I would call carbohydrate chlorite. Whatever the fuck. It's dumb, but it works. The whole video is gonna be dumb, alright? Next up, nitrogen bromate, which I actually came up with as the idea for this video, was nitrogen bromate. First of all, a bromate molecule. Potassium bromate is sodium bromate's also the same thing. But if we take a look at this, we have a positively charged sodium atom, which is why it's called sodium bromate, and then the bromate ion, which is what I'm calling double line, and then the single line has a negatively charged oxygen atom. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at that. We're going to do that, and we're going to probably accidentally destroy something. Like, these things should not be attempted by even a fucking chemist, because I'm doing them in a game. So we would also have a positively charged nitrogen atom, which I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's dangerous. There we go, nitrogen bromide, or nitrogen bromate. It's essentially the same thing. Look at that. This is more red of an atom than my American blood vessels. Like, what? Jesus Christ. It worked, so we make nitrogen bromate, and we move on to fluoronitric oxide, which is another one that I came up with for this video. No, we want to have... So an oxide molecule depends if you're talking about nitrogen oxide or not. But here we're talking about nitric oxide, which I guess in this case would be nitric oxide, because we're making fluoronitric oxide. The idea I came up with is just nitric oxide with the fluorine atom. It's not a very smart idea, because I'm not a fucking chemist, but it's an idea. We have the fluorine atom, and then boom. fluoronitric oxide. It's also probably very dangerous, if I'm being honest here. It sounds just deadly. Again, not a chemist, so I'm not 100% sure, but it should be very dangerous. So don't do it. Sulfuric soda-mercurium. When I came up with this idea, I thought I was a fucking genius. I took sulfuric acid's molecular structure, you know, not this, the fuck? Yeah, this. I took this, and this is basically what I did. So, you take the sulfuric acid molecular structure here, you know? I fucked it up, damn it. We take that section. We have the normal stuff, you know? We have even more normal stuff, you know? I'm gonna fix that actually. No? Okay, whatever. What the fuck ever. Instead of having that, we go genius mode and we take the carbon and replace it with sodium, which adds the soda part of the sodo-mercurium, and then we add the mercury part by doing that. Sulfuric sodo-mercurium. Unknown stereocenter configuration. S charge 0 4 bond. Okay, I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Oh, I just need to add the doubles here. That way it should fail miserably again. Okay, it didn't. Let's go. There we go. Sulfuric sodo-mercurium, which again sounds like it would kill you because mercury is extremely deadly, I'm pretty sure. And so you're combining it with sodium, sulfur, which is, I'm pretty sure, also very deadly, and just oxygen, which is normal in most molecules that exists. Sulfuric sodo-mercurium, probably one of the favorites I've made so far, just because, like, look at this. These colors are so fucking cool. It doesn't look like that in actual atomic scale, but, like, next, silicon carbonate. Now, if we take a look at a carbonate molecule, I'm very slow at typing. A carbonate formula, this is basically all a carbonate formula is that. If we could get sodium carbonate here, don't ask. I think that's, okay, sodium carbonate's formula is really weird. But the silicon carbonate is just you replace the sodium with silicon, or silicon. So we should just be able to take this, boom, bang, bong, and then negatively charge these two. My blood type be like, there you are. Silicon, silicon, positive, positive, boom. There we go. Silicon carbonate. Silicone carbonate. Same word. It looks really weird, honestly. Because it's centered around the silicon molecule instead of, you know, the actual carbonate molecule. Because technically, I don't know much about chemistry, but these should be around, not a million miles away from the carbonate atom. But again, I'm not a chemist, so I don't actually know. Now, there's one thing I know about this application, and it's that when you use stuff of a certain caliber, like if you combine any of, like, most of these atoms with anything, it's just not going to work. And that includes uranium, which is our next target because we are making uranosulfur carbonate, which is basically just carbonate, but you're taking one and replacing it with sulfur, and one and replacing it with uranium. The reason that's a stupid idea is because uranium is deadly. I'm sure that was obvious because they make atomic bombs out of those, but still, they're deadly, they're dangerous. Why would you ever want to use one? Except if you're an idiot like me. I realized I used the wrong thing for that. That should be doubled. And that's uranosulfocarbonate, but you can't see it because some of these molecules don't have the correct atomic scaling for this application in Molview. Bruh. I have to make a video, bro. And then we have that uranosulfocarbonate done. I added this like two seconds before recording this video. Next up is sodioironic calcite. Now, if we go to the calcite molecule, why do I keep trying to get rid of the molecule part of it? We ignore this fucking mess and we go to the calcite. What we need is this, a doubly charged calcite molecule to make the calcite, and then we're going to connect that to something really stupid. That's how sodioironic calcite is going to be made from, in my opinion. If we take a calcite molecule, I'm running out of fucking breath, bro. Wait. Oh yeah, it's the exact fucking same. Now, don't zoom in. So if we take these, and then we W up, minus, we take the calcium, put it here, double charge it, then we have calcite. But we need sodioironic calcite. So we're going to take the sodium, put it on this. No. And then we're also going to have the iron molecule, which makes it sodioironic calcite. See, I'm stupid. But I'm not that stupid. There we go. Negatively charged oxygen atoms don't have those weird extruding sections, so it's all perfectly clean and no white stuff. I'm gonna stop talking. There we go. Sodioironic calcite, which kind of just sounds like, oh yeah, it's sodium ironic, but no, it's sodioironic calcite. Get it right, Google. It doesn't exist. Don't look it up. I don't think. Iodized platinate. That's the next one, which I'm sure you can imagine is the same. Yeah, we're just gonna take two iodine atoms, combine them, and then also, like, this is so simple. You just add platinum to an iodine molecule, and then boom, iodized platinate. It's so simple, but it's so stupid. Boom. Next up, argocarbon dioxide, which again does not exist, but like, if we go to a dioxide molecule, we're just taking carbon dioxide and being stupid. And for good measure, we're gonna have oxygen. We're gonna have what are we doing here? Yeah, carbon. It's just carbon dioxide with an added molecule. That added molecule, of course, is argon, which I'm pretty sure gets rid of moisture in the air or something. I saw it in a Nile Red video. I don't actually know. I didn't take a chemistry class. I'm entering high school next year. Not this year. And there we go. That's the thing you saw at the beginning of the video, is argocarbon dioxide. I added two extra ones, so we're gonna take a look at those as well. Argocarbon dioxide. It looks like a dick. Why do I do this to myself? Goldeskin trioxide is just, I mean, you just have to get a trioxide molecule, which isn't a fucking nightmare. AKA, so we're gonna take sulfur trioxide because it's simpler. It's basically just really annoying. We're gonna have Goldeskin trioxide, which is just sulfur trioxide, but with gold. It's stupid, I know. We just have all of this, and then boom. Goldeskin trioxide, and it looks super satisfying. Also, I realized that these like extruders just kind of follow your camera. So if you go over one, they just kind of have an aneurysm beneath the, like, I want to know what's behind you. No. It's very strange, but that's Goldeskin trioxide. But now we have to do some backtracking because we are done with that and we're going back to an old one. Hydromercurium. Yes, hydromercurium sounds super simple. It's just the sulfuric soda mercurium without the sulfuric and soda. No. I mean, yes, but no. So, the sulfuric acid thing that we did was pretty simple. We did this, and then we did this. We took sodium, that's silver, and then we combined it with mercury. And then that's all we had to do, except for doubling these. Fuck you, I don't want... And doubling it up, but that's all we had to do. But for hydromercurium, we have to do something stupid, because I came up with it, therefore it's stupid. What we have to do is we have to get rid of this, replace it with a carbon atom, and then we erase, and then we have the sodium become hydrogen. I haven't tested this, so I don't know if it'll work. It didn't. Okay. Unknown stereo center configuration. C. Charge 0, 2 bonds, 0 double. Okay. Is it still not going to work? Okay. Do I have to make you a hydrogen atom or something? What the f... I think it's just the fact that these exist. Because that should work perfectly fine. There we go. And that's hydromercurium. It looks so dumb. It looks so dumb, but it works. It does its job, and I'm being spam texted. Yippee. What do you want? That's sodium mercurium. It doesn't... I'm gonna fall over my gaming chair. Hold on. I need to, like, solidify this. There we go. Sodium mercurium. It looks really cool, but it also is probably deadly. Again, don't test any of these. I'm gonna come up with one more, cause like I have an extra thing. Bruh. Yeah, boronic quad oxide, which I'm sure you can guess what that's supposed to be. It's boron. It's just boron with oxygen. First of all, we need to get the boron, so let's get the boron, and then boom, 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 boom. That's the whole concept. We make these double, and then negatively charge these two. Sulfuric boronic quadoxide. And yes, there is going to be a sixth section with the fucking positively charged sulfur atom. Except it's not going to be connected. It's going to be separated. Please fix that. Thank you very much. Is that going to work? How did that work? I came up with that in like 2 milliseconds. Apparently boron's a very dense atomic structure, and that's the sulfur. Boom. Sulfuric boronic quadoxide. I'm a genius. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want me to do more of these with even more out of their names, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, of course, my channel will be in the middle of the screen if you don't know how to scroll down for 2 milliseconds to subscribe. Of course, the video that will be recommended to you most by my channel will be in the top right of the screen, and my most recent video, if it isn't this, is going to be in the top left. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I am out of here.
Hey, future minecart here. It's been like a month since I recorded this, like a month and a half. So this is a bit out of date, but I still do have the list. So if you want me to do more of this shit, yeah, let me know. This won't be uploaded for another like 8 days after I post this because I'm trying to get a decent upload schedule instead of just sporadic uploads once every month, once every century, and then once every hour. It doesn't make sense. Stupid microphones. Adjust correctly, thank you. I would like to thank you all for watching this video. I know I already said this, but that's old minecart. This is modern minecart. Also,